like heat, it feel like some.
Viewers and subscribers, bless up when it comes to BOJTV Live. We are talking to you while we are rolling on the road. So if you hear any noise in the background, bear with us. We're giving you this in raw format. We're busy, so we got to be on the road. Alright, so one of the topics that we have been following for you right here at BOJTV is the whole issue of the crime situation, and in particular crime in a usually peaceful parish of St. Elizabeth. Alright, and we reported the other day whereby some armed robbers went into stores over in Junction, St. Elizabeth, and they escaped with a significant sum of money. And one of the things that we spoke about was how relaxed these robbers were, not only in the St. Elizabeth robbery, but also what we saw that went down in Maypen. A number of rumors have been spinning off since that, or a number of things have been said. We don't know if they're rumors, if they're true. For example, we heard that the barber, the person who recorded the video that went viral, was a barber, and we heard that he was subsequently killed. We don't know if it is true. We also heard that there were some arrests by the police in that incident. All right, we still haven't heard anything if they are the correct persons who have been arrested. We don't know if it's just a publicity stunt to say that the police is doing something. We really do not know. All right, and also one of the stores that we made mention of that got robbed. But before we do that, so we were telling you about the Junction issue, and as it relates to Junction heating up, and an area that was, relatively peaceful, and the fact that it was done in such close proximity to the Junction police left citizens really concerned as it relates to their security. So immediately after that, the Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, and also the Commissioner of Police, they came down and they were in Junction. Right, so one of the supermarkets that were broken into is in town, in Junction, and in town has a number of branches all over the parish. There's one in St. Elizabeth and there's one in Black River, and we're going to follow up on that. We're going to tell you something about that some more. But first of all, let's just take a clip of what the minister and also the police commissioner had to say when they visited Junction. And we really pride ourselves that we were the ones who really got them out, because after the story that we did went viral, a day or two after, the minister and the police commissioner, they came down. So let's take quickly what the police commissioner said in an interview that we did, and also the minister.
We're here because of so we are here today, myself and the commissioner of police, to visit the community, given the recent spate of armed robberies that took place in Junction. Community is very tense. It's not the kind of thing that you expect in Junction, but it has happened, and we want to speak with the citizens, to get a feel of exactly what's happening in the town. It's important to planning. At the same time, to reassure the citizens that the police will be making every effort to ensure that they can take steps to mitigate the problem that's going on here, and apprehend the guys who carried out the criminal activity. I know some of that has happened already, and I think they have apprehended at least 2 or 4 of the possible suspects in this situation. But it will be, the presence is to interact, reassure the citizens, and again to discuss with them what the police will be doing, and the commissioner will speak to that in his way.
Well, I came down really to give some support to the divisional team that's down here, and also to get my own first-hand assessment of what happened here, but also to reassure the citizens here in Junction that it's getting our full attention, what happened here. We have a number of leads that we're following up on, so not only are we increasing the presence here in Junction, but we're also going after the people who had actually committed these offences here. We have some good leads, and we'll be following up on them.
Can I ask you, sir, they are saying the same person who would think in Maypen, the suspect could be the same person in Junction?
Well, I'm not saying that. I am saying that we have a good idea who both sets are. At the moment, we've arrested some suspects in the Maypen one, and we'll be after these ones as well. Okay. possible.
To be here, but I must say it was unfortunate I came for some of the wrong reasons, because the events of the last few months in Junction have been of great concern to us, to me as national security, as British Fund for National Security, and to the government. What we have seen is a major increase in major crimes and robbery in Junction, which is a place I used to come to get this quiet and very interesting to the post time, and always a quiet place to come and relax a little bit. This, of course, has created significant tension, and I know the business has been hurt by the robbery, and staff has been significantly traumatized by this. We are visited here today with the Commissioner of Police and a team of senior officers who operate in the region, Superintendent Lord in the Child Division, and of course our Senior Superintendent Taylor, who comes out of the area office in Mandeville. The entire team is here to not only reassure the town, but get a chance to speak with individuals, walk through, view the station firsthand, and get a bit of feel of what's happening, because when they are out, you hear what's happening, we are concerned. And at the same time, to reassure you that we view this with, besides being concerned, very serious matter that affects people's lives, and the police will be making every effort to increase their presence, to prevent recurrence, and to apprehend the criminals who came here. And I know they've already held on to a number that are associated with the criminal activity here, and you ought to commend them for the effort. And I can assure you that every effort will be done, and from the government side, whatever support the police need in executing their duty, I want to assure you we're going to give it to them. Because the kind of activity that's affecting Junction and a number of township villages here and criminality throughout Jamaica, we're going to bring it under control. It will be done overnight, but the government is putting the resources, and I want to assure you we have some very capable people in the presence of the senior officers, Commissioner Tony Anderson, and the officers who are here. They work hard. Sometimes you hear complaints when they try to apply order, but public order and public safety goes together. And I said we will ensure that they give the resources to begin the process to reduce this criminal activity. The men involved in this kind of activity, they are cold, they are calculating, and they plan well, they are well armed, and they have mobility. And they will move to, in fact, seek to take from a lot of the hard-working business people in this area. I'd expect upon the very recent here that I've seen Junction as a kind of soft spot, and therefore they have been here a number of times. As I said to the Commissioner, we will work with him to harden the spot so that no policeman is here. Not only to ensure that to prevent it happening, and also take the right steps to apprehend them. Again, to especially the staff members who are here on Sunday, we really sincerely regret what happened. You know, it was very traumatic on you, but I want you to take courage. The government support for the police will ensure we can take effective steps to stop what is happening in Junction. Junction is a place I've been to myself a number of times. A wonderful little town. It's a wonderful people. Some of the hardest working people in Jamaica. Honest, caring people, and we want to provide protection and public safety for this community. Thank you again, and when I come back, I hope to not for this kind of event. But please, we need your support as citizens as well, with whatever we put in place, with those who see what's happening or know what might be happening. Please speak one of the senior officers that they are in full confidence in. But while we proceed, I said, please rest assured we're going to take every step to ensure we can restore normalcy to Junction and apprehend those current criminals who have moved into this area to live off the sweat and blood and hard work of your people in Junction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here for a while, and then we'll be discussing later.
All right, so that is what the Minister of National Security had to say, and also the police commissioner when they visited Junction, St. Elizabeth. But the surprising thing and the disheartening thing coming out of all of this, that days after the Minister of National Security and the police commissioner came to one end of the parish, we can call it hours after, the robbers were on another side of the parish at another branch of in town, because we are hearing that early in the morning before opening hours that the robbers now went into in town in Black River, another branch. Remember now, weeks before they had gone into the Junction branch, and that was one of the incidents that propelled the police commissioner to come down to address the situation. And days after, says that it's like these persons are just laughing after the security force, and it's just really of concern to us. And it is a topic that we're going to keep following right here on BOJTV for you. The crime situation, not only nationally, but we are going to be zooming in on some communities that you don't normally hear about, like a Junction and like a Black River, who are now getting hot in the news, So we want to hear your comments, we want to hear your suggestions as how it relates we can fix this crime problem in Jamaica. And we're going to leave it here with this story, but we're going to attach back a clip that we did, the story that we did over in Junction, St. Elizabeth, so you can get a feel of what went down in terms of how the residents are feeling. And I'm also going to put a link under this story so you can watch what the full interviews from the Commissioner of Police when they came, and also the Minister of National Security, so you can click those links and watch what is happening. Do remember, hit the subscription button, subscribe to the channel, share the love with your friends, and also hit the notification button so you can be notified when we go live.